I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Might look to go big again here.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Oh my God, how the heck did they stop that one? What a great stop. Oh, they took off for a moment, but decided against it. Good decision, I reckon. Couldn't get it through the field. Playing all their shots in that over, a very expensive over.
Well, they started off with a bang and they're still going on with it.
Singh from the Shivyal Yadav end. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. I didn't hear or see anything. Drilled that one away.
Timing on that shot was just perfect. Brilliant shot. The boundary the moment it hit the bat.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Good catch, out. In the air, and that's a straightforward catch to mid-off.
This is a great wicket to take. Just look to be building a solid innings and at a really good run rate. It's the perfect time to take a wicket.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
Just a little bit of room and the power was immense. It's flown over the boundary.
I didn't feel there was too much wrong with that last delivery. They just need to keep the ball in the right areas and the rewards will come. Huge. That has flown.
Not standing on ceremony this time. Brilliantly hit and over the boundary for 6. This is crucial. 12 from 2 and maybe there's a bit of a momentum shift.
Shreyas, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. End of the over. Hyderabad at 57 for 1. Goes over the top with that shot.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller and they've been put away.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Straight drive, mid-off will cut that one off.
That ball has raced away. Fabulous footwork. The balance was perfect to get onto the back foot so easily.
2 boundaries in a row. Time to focus back to line and length. It's a full toss and worked off the pads nicely. Could well be 4.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Head over the ball. Great shot. That's racing away.
You can't hit the ball much better than that. Timed it to perfection.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, you just got to accept it and move on. That's right out of the middle of the bat.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
The last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings. Butler wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
That was a solid shot. Really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter, and a great shot off the back foot.
End of a high-scoring over. Beautiful batting. After hitting the boundary that many times, there's high confidence out in the middle. Stoinis, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh, boy, that's a maximum. I want to know how far that's gone. Came right off the meat of the bat.
Hit that one on the up. A fabulous drive for 6.
Stoinis shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Oh my, that's racing away.
Oh, didn't time that at all, but managed to get it away to the boundary.
The shots are certainly being played at the moment. Some good batting mixed in with a little bit of good fortune. 2 boundaries and 2 balls. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. There's a chance if it hits. Wow, that's missed a lot. Everyone's gone up. Gone aerial with that one. It'll land safe. Might not be 4.
Threaded it through brilliantly. All timing on that shot.
This bowler knows how to give the ball an almighty tweak. Let's see how they go. pinged off the bat.
That was a brilliant boundary. Really well timed and now starting to get the runs ticking over. That's just a textbook 6. Timed well, under the ball, and it flew to the boundary. Awesome power.
Finds the fielder with that shot. Trouble! There could be a couple if they hustle. Two straight and punch through the leg side, mid-wicket in hot pursuit.
A fantastic shot. Gets forward, head over the ball, and smashes that one away.
Just need to keep it simple. Line and length. Roundabout off stump. That'll force a mistake. Shite, should be runs here. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. Well, that was a struggle, getting smacked all over the park. Stoinis from the Shivyal Yadav end. It's in the air and safe. Should get some runs from that.
Well, you can't fault that shot. Nicely played, and it was 4 runs all the way.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. No, no, no. Terrible shot. Stokes wants a fair piece of this bowler. Driven again. In the air this time, but it's 4 more.
The half-century's in sight. More shots like that, and they'll be well on their way to 100.
Don't need to do anything special. Line and length is the key here. They've gone up here. Beautiful timing there off the front foot. It's racing away. The fielder out in the deep has some serious work to cut it off.
Showed good composure to wait on that slower ball and find room to get the 4 runs. Just a fantastic shot.
Great shot. Flicked away in the air, and that's 4 more runs to the scoreboard.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Over. Hyderabad are 127 for 1.
It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
That's a boundary save for sure. Onto the back foot and whacked away through the covers. 4 more.
You just can't hit it any better than that. Beautiful shot. No chance at all for the fielders.
This delivery just needs to be pitched up on a length. Too short, and you're going to get punished on this pitch. That is quite extraordinary. Butler, don't do it to them like that. What a shot.
Well, enough leverage there to get a good swing of the arms under it to get it over the rope.
Tried something a bit different last delivery, and the captain shouldn't mind that too much. If they get it right, they just might get that wicket. Edged. Needs a direct hit.
The batter brings up his half.
A good innings, that's 50. A simple raise of the bats. Thumbs up to their batting partner, and they're ready to go again.
Time to keep the pressure on now. Great ball, that last one, to find the edge. It's just a case of finding the same spot. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
A poor delivery, and you don't pass up chances like that. Crashed away for 4.
Stokes has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits.
Well, that was a very solid shot. Read the length early to get onto the front foot, and that raced away for 4.
A new bowler is coming into the attack. That's got a flight number attached to it. That ball has gone a long, long way.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. That's a confident appeal. Bowler seems convinced it was a good shout. It was definitely close.
Was there a bat on it? The fielders think there was. This could be trouble. Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though.
Butler looking quite surprised. Didn't seem too worried about a reversal.
One to get for 50.
Two straight and punched through the leg side.
That races away to the boundary. A beautiful shot off the front foot. Just textbook stuff.
Boundary last ball. What's to come this delivery, I wonder. Misses everything. Misses. That's a big chance gone begging. Nearly gets the edge. Jensen with a great delivery there. What a shot. Absolutely drilled over point, if you don't mind. And that'll be 6. Rode the bounce beautifully for that shot.
Well, that's a waste of a delivery. Absolutely no trouble getting onto it and dispatching it for 6. It's been non-stop action tonight. Every plan for the batters has been dismantled with almost a level of disdain.
The right armour is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Buckler, stand and deliver. Holds the pose as the ball goes straight over the bowler. 6 more.
Just missed the line. Not the worst delivery, but that was dispatched with interest. Everyone just watched that in awe.
And the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Finds the edge. Bowler and fielders look really confident. Out. Nicely done by the keeper.
Well, the end of an entertaining performance with the bat. Certainly a good wicket to get. Those runs were really starting to flow.
After a big partnership has broken, it's not unusual to see another wicket quickly. Time to concentrate and get settled in. Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. The bowler and the slips have really gone up here. They like it.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
With the fall of that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. This is a massive total to chase. You have to stay positive, but the openers are going to have to get at it straight away. There can't be any settling in.
A bit of a change-up in the field now. Here we go. Coming in for the first ball.
Bowled! What a way to start the over.
They're on fire out there at the moment. A key batter gone for a duck, completely beaten. What a sight to see the stump sent flying.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings. Hyderabad with a massive shout. Hyderabad having a good chat with the captain. Not sure this one is worth a review though.
So close. You look at the ball and it's almost done enough. Disappointing for the bowler.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire though. Nicely played. Runs one. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Someone different now to bowl at. Brings a different set of problems. I feel it's just a matter of pitching the ball up and getting them onto the front foot. This should be close. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say?
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Shreyas played it on that and guides it down to third. Fielder coming around, may stop it before the boundary.
That was a solid shot, really well played. Ball was dropped just a little shorter and a great shot off the back foot.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. And out. Superb bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
Lots of pressure coming into bat. They'll have to wait just a little bit longer to face their first ball, though. Cummins, the pace bowler, coming into the attack.
He's got their tail up.
Beats the cover fielder. Nice shot.
Well, you sometimes just have to stop and admire batting like that. Gets onto the front foot early, well-timed, and 4 runs.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come.
How will the bowler respond?
Lovely cover drive, straight to the extra cover fielder. Hyderabad has gone up for something here. Umpire looks a bit confused as to what they're appealing for. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Couldn't get it through the field. Needs to be on target. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Wadhera ready to face their first ball. Really needs to settle quickly and see if they can get the ball into the gaps. Goes for it. It's high in the air. Fielder coming around, but it looks like it'll carry. Oh, great shot on the up. Didn't try to hit it too hard. Went through the air, but 4 more.
It just looks so easy. Gets onto the front foot and eases through the ball. They can just stand and admire that shot.
Bold! What a way to start the over.
Starting to get interesting now. That's the 5th wicket. It's a very frustrated person heading back to the pavilion.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. And out. 2 wickets. 2 balls. There'd be a bit of tension in the batter's pavilion right now.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6 wicket gone. That's not a lot left in this lineup.
First, I'd focus on just trying to survive this ball, deny the hat-trick, and then worry about getting runs. Gone! Yet another wicket. That's a hat-trick, and the crowd are going wild.
And that wicket completes the hat-trick. The spinner, Yasvendra Chahal, has come to
The worst possible time to be coming into bat. Just have to settle and not think about the previous wickets. Not the ideal way of handling that ball. That's a confident appeal. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on length is obviously the way to go. Gone. Superb catch. Gone. Fine catch.
Another one, 8 wickets gone. You feel it's just a matter of time now. A few decent deliveries could see the end.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. They've gone up here.
Another one goes off to the sheds. That's 9 down. Some good bowling finding this tail out, and it certainly feels like this is close to finishing.
New batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Cummins from the Shiv Yadav end. No, terrible shot. The whole team's gone up here. What's the umpire going to say? You're kidding. Keeper with the fast hands. Quick hands, that's gone.
Hyderabad get the final wickets. A brilliant bowling display to take the 10 wickets and the victory.
There was only one team really in it today. An exceptional display that saw it Good evening, one and all. We're here at the Rajiv Gandhi International Cricket Stadium. You join us for this T10 between Hyderabad and Hyderabad. I'm Adam Gilchrist, and with me for this match is Michael Atherton, Mel Jones, and the one and only Ali Mitchell.
It's great to be here for this match. I'm sure we'll be treated to a spectacular contest.
Thanks, Ali. Let's join them down in the middle to find out who will be fielding first.
Probably not a bad toss to lose. The decision is to bat first, but I reckon having a bowl on this pitch could be the smart decision.
Zampa has the privilege of bowling with the new ball. Umpires have signalled they're ready. Let's get this match started.
The field's providing a bit more support for the bowler, the captain giving them some leeway.
We're nicely settled in the commentary box and looking forward to this match getting underway. The first ball about to be bowled. They've gone up here. Oh, that's LBW. Starts the over with a wicket. Look to have pitch in line and hitting live. We'll see what Big Eye shows in the review.
Now, I didn't pick up on anything there. Very close to the bat, though. Was there a bat on it? Fielders think there was. This could be trouble.
Yeah, great decision by the umpire. Challenge wasn't successful.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
And with that wicket, the new batter will mark centre. Just needs to rotate the strike early on as they get settled into their innings. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. That silenced the local fans. Another wicket.
The trudge back to the pavilion. A disappointing display in the end for someone with such batting skills. This one goes down as a fail.
Number 4.
The hat-trick ball. This is the worst time to be coming out to the middle. Oh, that's a biggie. Oh, that is huge. All the way for a maximum. And it's gone many rows deep.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Sonny, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the fielder with that shot. 6 runs out of there. Hyderabad are 6 for 2. Going with spin now. The bowler looks really confident. Yeah, that could have been missing the stumps. Not the worst review.
Pitching in line, just a case of whether it's hitting the stumps. They were already looking towards the dressing room. It looked plumb. The review now shows they can continue on their way.
Yeah, not the best of reviews there. Great call by the umpire, though.
It's only a brief stay, struck the pad right in front, and they're out for naught.
New batter comes to the crease. Never an easy time to come into bat after the fall of a wicket.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Misses everything. Brilliant diving stop. Got that away nicely.
You can't fault the bowling. Sometimes your opponent is just too good. Wonderful front foot shot, and there was no point chasing that.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot. Over Hyderabad, 15 for 3.
Caress that nicely through the gap to the boundary.
Zampa from the VVS Laxman end. Collects that one, simple as you like inside the ring. Nearly gets the edge. Zampa with a great delivery there. Two straight and punch through the leg side.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that.
That last ball isn't something you want to repeat of. You don't want to be giving away easy runs. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. Oh, I thought that was passing, but a fantastic dive to cut it off. Drive straight down the ground, mid-on will collect that one though. 4 runs added in that over. Hyderabad 19 for 3. No, terrible shot. Lovely cover drive, but straight to the extra cover fielder. There's a chance if it hits. Goes in the air and gets good purchase.
That was a boundary the moment the ball left the bat. Can't time that any better. Perfection.
Good contest here at the moment. 4 off the last ball. It'll be interesting to see how the bowler can respond. Outside edge, but it'll be safe and another boundary. The bowler is in disbelief on that one.
Nearly got through them, just got onto it in time, and with enough bat speed to pick up 4.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure. Bang, bowled, just stunning bowling.
As they head back to the pavilion, they'll be wishing they went about this innings a little differently. Not too much to speak of on the scoreboard.
Coming to the wicket, they'll be looking to play within the V early and expand as they get settled. Sharma, the left armour, is coming into the attack from the VVS Laxman end. Wow, that's missed a lot. That's a big one, a maximum. Away she goes. If you lose the pictures, it's because it's hit the broadcast truck.
Too much width, really. They're only asking for that to be hammered into the stands, and that is exactly what's happened. How will the bowler respond?
Pinged off the bat.
Picks up 4, a lovely shot. Pretty good ball, too. They're seeing it well out there at the moment. That was just a super shot. The delivery was fine, great line and length, but just put away. Needs a dot ball.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. 10 runs added in that over. Hyderabad 38 for 4. Chahar, the right armour, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch. Simple as you like, the batter didn't bother to look at more than one delivery in that over. Gone. Fine catch.
Well, a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled, and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Before that wicket, the new batter comes charging out to the crease. They're quick to take guard and face up. Does very well to quickly get across to this one. batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery. Great timing right off the meat of the bat.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing. Race to the boundary. Managed to get onto the front foot early and just incredible power to loft it over the boundary rope.
Hyderabad goes up with a huge appeal, but I don't think it's done enough.
Really getting to the tail enders now. 6th wicket gone. There's not a lot left in this lineup.
A lot of pressure coming to the crease. Not had the best of weeks leading up to this game, so I want to show everyone their strength. Was quick onto that in the infield. End of the over. 7 off it. Hyderabad are 45 for 6. Sharma from the VVS Laxman end. Got that away nicely.
Errs on the side of bowling slightly fuller, and they've been put away.
Sharma shouldn't be too worried about that last ball. They've got them playing their shots. Just need to tighten their areas now. Crash! Beautiful bowling.
They find themselves 7 wickets down. It's about now. You need someone to stand up and stick around at the crease.
Now, great opportunity to prove the critics wrong. Certainly needs to build an innings for the team. Good shot, a beauty. That's 4 all the way. Beautiful shot.
Well, you don't chase those down. Brilliantly timed off the back foot, and that has raced to the boundary.
Always difficult to focus after what happened last ball, but you just got to stay positive and believe the wicket's going to come. Really good over, takes a wicket and keeps it tight. Somehow they've got to find some boundaries. The left-arm unorthodox bowler is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. They've gone up here. Mightn't get to the boundary. They should get at least a couple. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs. Ticking the scoreboard over really nicely at the moment. Oh, great shot, but not going to beat the fielder. Great catch at mid-on. Fantastic stuff. Super catch.
Well, this is a fantastic wicket. Kept the runs down, really didn't get settled and looked to be in trouble for most of the knock.
Field will come up now, you'd think. Pressure should be on as the new batter strides to the middle. They'll be looking for another quick wicket.
He's got their tail up. Rashid watched it closely and let that go through to the keeper.
Tahiti will be pleased with their work in that over. Kept the batters under pressure very, very well. It's something they do so well. Chahar coming back into the attack. Can't get that outside the ring field. There's a chance if it hits. That looks gone. Oh, great run out.
That's number 9 down. The bowling's been good so far. The 10th shouldn't be too long in coming, you'd think.
That's a long way to walk out there just to turn around and walk straight back. They'll just want to get this first run behind them and then push on. Good shot, a beauty. That's high. Is there enough on it? There is. Add that maximum to the scoreboard. Thank you very much.
Well, that was just textbook. Finds the space and power to lift that ball over the top, and it just keeps going.
Sonny, I don't think, will be too happy with their bowler at the moment.
Too much room given. It came onto the bat really well, and a beautiful shot that just raced away.
Oh, what else do they have in their bag of tricks? Just not much seems to be working at the moment. Out. No. Somehow it's missed everything. Yorker bowls him. Oh, take the sweat off your brow for that one. The innings comes to a close. It's taken a while, but finally the 10 wickets fall. It's a big score. It'll be tough to overhaul. the openers are going to be pretty confident coming out to bat. It's a small total to chase down, and this should be comfortable. The bowlers are going to have to need a bit of luck.
A more aggressive look to the field, a few more catches in place. Here we go, coming in for the first ball.
Misses everything. Catch, caught and bowled. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
What a crucial breakthrough this is. Excellent bowling to get one of the key wickets cheaply.
And with that wicket, we'll see a change out in the middle. The task here will be that of support and getting themselves settled into their innings.
First ball for the batter, coming in.
Got on the inside and played that wonderfully. Fielder needs to work hard to stop that. Perfectly timed. Well, that's cut off nicely. 4 runs saved. Needs a direct hit. Massive appeal. Might have just been missing though. No. Terrible shot. Good shot. A beauty.
Helped on its way, really. Pivoted onto the back foot and lofted it all the way.
That's the over. Hyderabad are 8 for 1.
First over complete, and a good start for the batters.
Cummins coming on, obviously hoping the pace will cause some trouble. The right armour is coming on to bowl from the VVS Laxman end.
Some adjustments to the field.
Khan from the VVS Laxman end. Couldn't get it through the field. They go up here, but it might have pitched a bit short. I think we'll have to wait and see what the umpire says.
There'll be more gaps in the field now as the captain makes some changes. The bowlers will need to be right on top of their lines. That's the start you want. Awesome shot, and it's flown over the boundary.
Sonny has gotten the big shot away this over. Now they can focus on playing the next ball on its merits. Beats the outside edge. Good bowling there. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary. Oh, what a great piece of fielding. 4 runs saved for sure.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Great shot, at least one on offer. Doesn't beat the infield. Good pick up, big chance. Not too sure what they're appealing for here. Really wound up for that. Ball seemed to come onto the bat quicker than he thought. That's a confident appeal. Cuts that off well in the infield.
That is a difficult shot to get right. Straight back at the bowler with a lot of pace, and the boundary fielder had no chance. A bit of a change up in the field now.
Brilliant shot. That's one for the crowd.
It was a shorter ball, but seen really early. Quickly onto the back foot and powered over the boundary for 6.
Yeah, it can be very disheartening seeing good deliveries smacked around. Sometimes, though, just got to accept it and move on.
The captain going with an aggressive field.
Boundaries are flowing. They need to find a dot ball or two just to slow things down again. That's a stunning stop. That was going all the way otherwise. 11 runs added there. Hyderabad are 30 for 1. Huge shot. That's a massive shot. Just incredible.
Just a little bit of room given and the power was immense. That's flown over the boundary.
Getting nicely settled at the crease now. Would have to be very happy with that last shot.
A Few moves made in the field. Can he come back with a dot ball?
Perfectly timed. That's a boundary save for sure. Needs a direct hit. Now then, what's this? They've gone up. We didn't hear or see anything. Now the batter's made a bit of a meal of that delivery.
Taking a bit of a risk here with a more aggressive field.
That's huge. That's a biggie. It is out of here. Absolutely smoked off the bat.
That's just a brilliantly aggressive shot. Gets onto the front foot and it's flown over the boundary.
Last one helped the scoring rate, making their intentions for this innings.
The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Nearly gets the edge. Khan with a great delivery there. Finds the fielder with that shot. Smashed all over the park. I wonder if the captain will stick with them. Stokes, the right arm medium bowler, is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. The right armour is coming into the attack from the Shivyal Yadav end. Cut away, picked up the length early and it's into the gap. Probably should get at least two there.
A bit of a change-up in the field now.
Winds up but misses. Looks like they went a bit too early on that shot. Swept away but finds the fielder. And crunched down the wicket. Oh no, it hits the stumps. That would have been 4 otherwise. And out. Superb bowling.
2 down, the long walk back to the pavilion for them. This could be a huge swing of momentum.
The new batter always likes to feel bat on ball as they bring a bit of nervous energy to the wicket. Drilled that one away.
Well, that one's for the textbook. Stands tall, on top of the bounce, and a lovely flick of the wrist at the end.
I'd like to see them just aim for the top of off now. As a bowler, you've got to make them play on your terms.
Going with a more aggressive field choice.
Does very well to quickly get across to this one. End of the over. 8 off it. Hyderabad, a 52 for 2. Rashid, the spinner, coming into the attack. Oh, well, don't even bother running.
Didn't need to bother about running with timing like that. The captain making some adjustments to the field here.
Do they go full? Do they go short? A lot to ponder this delivery after the boundary. Glanced away nicely, but fine short, fine leg. Good stop. Probably managed to prevent 4 runs.
What a lovely shot. Really good timing out of the middle and raced to the boundary.
Crash! Beautiful bowling.
An innings that promised much and really, in the end, delivered very little. Pretty disappointing all round.
A difficult period as they come to the wicket. They'll take plenty of time to settle themselves in before facing their first ball. Was quick onto that in the infield. Time to follow up after such a great delivery. Pitch it on a length is obviously the way to go. Goes over the top with that shot. Chance.
Some changes made to the field here, going more aggressive.
Chance to run 2. Rashid getting a wicket in that over. Really good bowling. There wasn't much on offer for the batters. Head from the Shiv Yadav end. Wow, that's missed the lot. Finds the middle, but won't find the boundary.
The captain's going to change things around in the field.
Nice shot, straight to gully. Oh my, that's stuck. What a catch. Oh wow, brilliant reactions and what a catch.
It's another wicket, it's the 4th now. Sometimes you've just got to accept that you couldn't do anything about a delivery.
Yeah, big opportunity. They've worked really hard in recent weeks. They should have the confidence to build an innings and get a big score on the board.
He's got their tail up.
Beats the field with a great shot.
A lovely shot off the back foot. The shorter ball having no jaw.